whitening strips are very cosmetic because teeth whitening is optional. It's not something that is prescribed, or it's not something that your insurance would ever pay for it. So in case you're looking to whiten your teeth, fast and furious, teeth whitening strips are an amazing tool. Now, I personally don't feel a need for it because I oil pull all the time, but for Krista, she loves to teeth white. Krista, can you shed light on these strips, and why do you feel these are the best in the market? Because you've used several kinds, you've used other whitening tools while you're looking at taking care of your patients, and why this is an amazing tool when you're whitening at home.
I think, okay, first of all, I love teeth whitening, and you can tell my teeth are as white as my shirt. But the thing is about teeth whitening is it's something that I truly believe it's the number one thing my patients come in and they're like, how can I whiten my teeth? Because it does build confidence, and it is something that is just an adjunct. It's not necessary, but if you want to, have that white, bright smile, there's possibilities there. The thing is that so much whitening is extremely expensive, and it used to be kind of looked at as a luxury to have white teeth. And something that I love about these white strips is, one, back to the company's mission of like bridging the gap. It means that anyone can have white teeth if they want to, because of the fact that they're using a product that's, one, affordable, and you can take this and use it for 7 days, or you can cut those strips in half and use them for 14. You don't necessarily have to, break the bank to have a white smile, which I think is the assumption most of the time.
Less than $1 a treatment.
Yeah.
$10 for 7-day treatment, but as she gave you a frugal hack here, cut it into half and double your money. That's exactly what this could do. So because most people don't care about whitening on the back of the teeth, which I don't think they need to.
No.
So now, why do you think this has less sensitivity, or what do you think about that?
So when it comes to sensitivity, we know that a lot of the times whitening sensitivity is due to dehydration of the teeth. And a lot of whitening companies out there don't add an extra hydrating factor. And so with the strips, the coconut oil that we add to those strips is what gives it that hydrating factor, and that's what's going to help with the sensitivity overall. And the reason that it is sensitive is because of the dehydration. It's not because whitening causes sensitivity, and your teeth won't be sensitive forever either. But the dehydration part of it is so important to understand that we can never say that there's going to be no sensitivity whatsoever. There's no claim that should be saying that anyways, but there's always a risk with peroxide-based anything. But we've done everything that we can to sort of mitigate that risk and allow for patients to have more hydrated teeth, which also gives you a real result versus a false result. Because if the teeth are too hydrated, then they're going to look a lot chalkier and a lot different than if they're dehydrated versus if they're hydrated.
By the way, if you are actually oil pulling alongside whitening, sensitivity decreases almost to negligible, because then you're actually hydrating a lot more than what we can put in the strip. In them, that the zoom whitening and all those procedures that you guys do in the office, how they use hydrogen peroxide as a specific active ingredient, and how these have the same exact active ingredient. I've seen several brands that are selling whitening strips with essential oils only. They're not going to whiten. It's all a baloney.